Racks then go crazy.
What's going on, my good folks? It's your man, your guy, your boy. 1127 Kicks. I hope everybody out there is having a great day, an amazing day, and overall blessed day. Say, man, if you're new to the channel, do your boy a huge favor. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the page. And if you're already with the movement, bro, I greatly appreciate you, man. Hit that like button, share this video, and let's go ahead and keep this page growing. So, man, I'm actually a little surprised that a lot of people are really into this shoe and stuff like that. And once I seen that and everything, I was just like, you know what? If I see the sneaker community, a lot of people's into the shoe, why not do a how to cop on it? And the shoe that I am talking about today is the Air Jordan 11 Low IE, the black cement joints, man. So overall with this shoe, man, it's the Air Jordan 11 Low, you know, IE. It's not your typical Air Jordan 11 Low. Now, one thing I learned that the IEs was actually the first Air Jordan 11 Lows to actually hit the market, and then eventually, you know, you got the Air Jordan 11 Lows that a lot of people, you know, are really into now, was just the patent leather and stuff. But this shoe right here is basically, if you had an Air Jordan 11 Low and you had the black cement threes and they had a baby, that's what you're getting right here with this shoe, man. It's a pretty dope shoe, and I think one thing that, you know, people are really just loving about the shoe and stuff like that, I really think it's the colorway. I really haven't met too many people who just don't like that black cement colorway and stuff like that. And then overall, people love the black cement threes, you know, the bread fours and stuff like that. You know, they got that black, then they got that cement gray on there with the red. So though that black, that cement gray, and that red always, you know, comes together great in the shoe. And honestly, like I said, this looks like an Air Jordan 3 mixed with an Air Jordan 11 with this shoe, man. So this shoe is releasing on the 16th, on Thursday, man, and it's gonna be a retail price of $170. Now, off the rip, you know what I'm saying, as far as resale goes with this shoe and stuff like that, as far as what I'm seeing on Stockx with this shoe, now from what I've seen is like a size 7, a 7.5, and a size 12.5. Those are, like, you know, saying some really good money sizes right there. But overall, when you just look at it right now, you see like 250, 260, you know what I'm saying, some 270s up in there, but like nothing too crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Now, like I said, that size 7, 7.5, and 12.5, as far as StockX goes right now, that's over $300 right there. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm a little surprised about the 7.5, but I'm not surprised about the size 7 in men's, because that's a very hard shoe size to find. And I believe that's just an only online type of thing, a size 7 in men's. Then y'all already know how I feel about the 12.5. That's just a unicorn size. Not everybody rocks the size 12.5, so that's just something to look at and look for and everything. And then when you go ahead and you look at GOAT, it's pretty much the same thing. It's nothing too big of a difference and stuff like that. GOAT prices are actually like a little cheaper in my opinion than what StockX is actually charging. But as you see, the size 7, that 7.5, you know what I'm saying, $300 and stuff like that. Then after that, it kind of balances out, you know what I'm saying, in that 250, 260, like 240, like you won't see like nothing too crazy when it comes to these sizes. But I believe a size 14 is a pretty hefty price and everything like that. So overall, what I say is, when it actually comes to getting the shoe, if you could touch your hands, if you get your hands, excuse me, on a size 7, a 7.5, or a 12.5, you're good to go. I think you're easy money right there. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the other sizes and stuff like that, man, it just all depends on the market, you know, who really wants the shoe and stuff like that and everything. Because in my personal opinion, for this being a retail price of $170 and the Air Jordan 11 Low IE is a slept on shoe, a slept on silhouette in general. But with this being a black cement colorway, you know, people are going to go for it anyway. I feel like release date, I feel like you could probably sell the shoe for maybe like $220. You know what I'm saying? $230, $250 is kind of like pushing it. You feel what I'm saying as far as release day goes, in my personal opinion. Now, I do not think this shoe will sit. I do think this shoe will sell out and stuff like that. Now, do I think this shoe is going to be an instant sellout? I don't think it's going to be like an instant sellout. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You hop on whatever site you hopping on and stuff like that, and it's gone in like 3 seconds and stuff like that. I definitely don't think that, just for the simple fact that this shoe might be considered a brick because of the resale and stuff like that or whatever that's on it. But at the same time, though, I feel like if you definitely put your footwork in and stuff like that, you will be able to cop this shoe. I kind of look at it like the Concord breads that just came out. You know, a lot of people hit on that shoe that really wanted that shoe and stuff like that. So I kind of look at it in that form as well. Like I expect a lot of people to actually hit on this shoe. And speaking of that, where you can go ahead and cop this shoe is releasing in a lot of places, man. Of course, you already know we have the sneakers app. That's the first place I honestly think, you know what I'm saying, somebody should go, because you can click on there. You know, you have your face recognition and stuff like that. You have your size ready for you and stuff, so you'll be good to go. Now, one thing I've also been seeing as well is, like, once again, D Reed, shout out to her. She said Apple Pay is a quicker payment, and also PayPal is been, what I've heard is that PayPal has been a quicker payment method as well. So make sure you got your PayPal and everything set up and ready to go and stuff like that, because it honestly might go through faster for you when it comes to that. And then after that, man, of course, you know, we have your Foot Lockers, your Foot Action, Finish Line, Champs, Hibbett Sports, Jimmy Jazz is getting the shoe, Chic is getting the shoe, JD Sports is getting the shoe, and some other places. Detail Large are getting the shoe right here, man. No, I don't know. Dick's Sporting Goods is not getting the shoe, but that's just 9 places off the rip, and including the sneakers app, that's 10 sites right then and there. Oh yeah, East Bay, that's 11. So it's 11 different sites that's actually getting this shoe. You know what I'm saying? So once again, like I always say, especially to the people that's new, if you're new watching this and stuff like that, one thing that I always say is that when a shoe is not releasing specifically on one site or one app and stuff like that, and you have all these other sites that you can actually go to and stuff like that, that's what everybody else in the world is doing. Everybody else in the world is doing. Now, of course, everybody's gonna go ahead and jump on that sneakers app, because if you can hit off the sneakers app and you can get that Gotham sign, that's what people love. You feel what I'm saying? Then after that, you know, you might have a certain amount of people that's on Foot Locker, a certain amount of people that's on JD Sports, a certain amount of people that's on East Bay and stuff like that. You have all these things to actually think about and actually consider when it actually comes to going ahead and copping this shoe and stuff like that, man. So make sure you don't limit yourself to one site or something like that or whatever. Go to a different site, man. Go to a JD Sports, go to a Hibbett Sports, go to a Chic, go to, you know, a Jimmy Jazz or something like that or whatever. Because I guarantee you, when this drops, the main websites that everybody's gonna go to, everybody's gonna click on sneakers. That's just a given. Then after that, people are going to go to Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, Foot Action. Off top, that is those sites right there that I just named. That's the sites that people are going to hop on and go to off the rip. As soon as they click they bid on sneakers or whatever, put it in for it, they on Foot Action, Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, and I forgot the other store. But yeah, that's the other stores that they own and stuff like that. So that's the main sites that people are gonna actually, you know what I'm saying, jump on and stuff. So take advantage of that, you know what I'm saying? Go to those other sites, man. Like I said, go to that Chic, go to that Jimmy Jazz, go to that DTLR and stuff like that or whatever. Give yourself the best chance possible to go ahead and cop this shoe, man. And no matter what site you go to, make sure you have your payment information and everything ready to go. And also another thing I want to say is that I'm just really curious about, we all know these sites are getting heavily botted and everything like that. So like me personally, I feel like if you can manually do everything and stuff like that, I say, you know what I'm saying, try to do that. If you're not comfortable with it, I definitely understand. But I feel like if you do it manually and you get in there after that first initial rush and stuff like that, you know, maybe you have a better chance at getting it. Because how I look at it is like when you jump on there really fast and stuff like that, of course, like that's when you like literally competing with the bots. Because as soon as the shoe drop and stuff like that, the bots is on up in there. You feel what I'm saying? So if you can actually, you know what I'm saying, do your thing, you know, putting everything manually and stuff like that or whatever, I think that you'll be fine and everything as far as when it comes to this shoe and stuff like that. So once again, I do think the shoe will sell out. I think the shoe will do very well. I don't see it sitting, but at the same time, I don't think resale off the rip on this shoe will be something crazy. Now, the thing that you have to think about when it comes to this shoe is, for one, we don't get a lot of Air Jordan 11 low IEs in general. You know what I'm saying? And then two, this is a black cement colorway. This is a black cement colorway. So with it being an OG colorway, you feel what I'm saying, from a very iconic shoe, I definitely feel like that resale over time will go up on this shoe. Now, if you looking to flip this thing quick and think you're gonna get the biggest dollar up off this shoe, You're not, bro. You're not. But honestly, I think if you wait a few months down the line and stuff like that or whatever, I could see this shoe being 275, 300. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like really sneaking up on people when they actually try to go back and get the shoe and stuff like that. So that's one thing to think about when you're actually getting the shoe. If you think about getting multiple pairs and stuff like that or whatever, it's not gonna be, you know, it's not gonna be an Air Jordan 1. It's not gonna be like the smoke grays. If you get that shoe for 170, you could flip it for 300. That's not going down. That's not going down. Probably like 250 at the most. But if you're selling locally, you probably can sell it for like 250, 270 and stuff like that. It all depends, man. But that's how I feel about the shoe, man. I hope this was very informational. I hope this helped y'all out and stuff like that, man. And let me know in the comment section below, is this a cop or is this a drop for you, man? Are you going to go ahead and go for the shoe, man? Y'all just let me know. And I appreciate y'all. Justice for George Floyd as always. If you search for good, you shall find a favor. If you search for evil, it shall find you. Proverbs 11:27. And we walk in faith and not by sight. For what is seen is temporary, what is unseen is forever. I live by that. I stand by that. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. And it's your boy 1127 Kicks. And always remember, bless your feet with something.
Who done hit me up and told me shit on these niggas? Cause these niggas out here came at you going, showing the different. Keep on dropping all of that shit that made these folk wanna listen. You know these niggas hate, fuck them, tell her get out of